I seen a clip going around on Twitter, and it immediately made me think of sleep paralysis, and this is the reason why. So, the story we're about to be talking about today is a Kai Cenat story that he told on his stream that I thought was absolutely insane. Because if this happened to me, I don't know what I would do in this situation. But we're gonna roll the clip and we're gonna talk about it. So here we go.
I never told y'all this. Chat, I never told y'all this. Imagine you sleep, gang. I woke up to a nigga looking over me saying, Kai, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Word of my mother, I almost clapped him. But God was with me, nigga. Yo, bro, some little, bro. The nigga probably like 17, gang. Gang, this nigga had Arizona, grapes, strawberry shortcake, Capri Sun in a bag. He said, "Bro, this is all your favorite thing. I came to deliver this for you, bro." Chat, I really woke up to somebody in my room, gang. I said, "Bro, who?" I woke up, I jumped up, I said, I'm looking around, grabbed my gun, I said, "Who you?"
Now, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody woke me up in the middle of my slumber, and it's some random person offering me some snacks, you're meeting God. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're meeting God, and when you meet God, you're gonna be playing Scrabble with Him, and the first word that's gonna be on the board is "got," and you're gonna have SHT, shot. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put the fucking OSH. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm sorry. You're done. I'm spraying around. Hung. You're done. I'm shooting through the pillow. What the fuck? Bro, listen, and see, do you understand why I thought of sleep paralysis after hearing this story? Now, if you guys don't know what sleep paralysis is, okay, I'm going to segue it. That was a real smooth transition right there. Anyways, I'm going to segue it. Pow, right? Sleep paralysis basically is when, like, your body is asleep, but you're awake. And it's the most terrifying thing that you'll ever go through, right? It's similar to, waking up with a fucking stranger in your room, but you might see like a demonic figure or shadow. But I'll tell the story later. If I woke up with somebody in my room trying to deliver snacks to me, you're cooked. Like I said, you're getting flamed, fried, steamed, baked, broiled. All right, every word imaginable for being cooked. Like that's the scariest thing. Especially like. Imagine just waking up to consciousness and somebody's looking down over you, smiling, teeth out, with fucking a bag of snacks. Like, you don't know what type of freak, weird Dexter shit that person's on at all. You might wake up, your whole room is goddamn duct taped in plastic wrap. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's terrifying. That's horrifying. And that's why you would get blicked down immediately. Instant 556. Instant pop, instant 556 right to your scalp. Like, what are we talking about? But anyways, back to the sleep paralysis. This is what made me think about sleep paralysis. But I'm going to tell you my own personal story about sleep paralysis, okay? This is my bedroom, technically, right? I turned it into like my office, right? So one day, I had this trusty chair in this little corner over here. You can't see the corner, but there's a lot of like space over here. You can't really see it. It's like heads to my bathroom, right? So I was laying down on my bed. I normally don't sleep on my back, okay? I sleep on my stomach, pause, right? Because every time I sleep on my back, I enter sleep paralysis. If you guys haven't been, like I said, if you haven't been through sleep paralysis, it's absolutely terrifying, okay? Horrifying. It just, you can't move, but you're awake. You're basically dreaming awake. It's terrifying. So I was, sleeping on my back, or I just so happened to probably roll on my back, enter sleep paralysis. Now, you can open up your eyes, when you're in sleep paralysis, but like I said, you're still in that, your brain is still in like that dream state. So like you're looking around, and my chair during the time looked like a fucking person. So I opened my eyes, and it looks like there's a person standing behind the chair. And I can't make this up. After I went through this entire like conclusion, I think the rationale behind it was maybe there was a car shadow driving, and then the shadow like moved, and it looked like a person was walking towards me and then looking at me, and then I could move. Like it was like my body re-enabled, like I fucking entered no clip mode, But it was absolutely terrifying. So my chair turned into a person that walked towards me, similar to the Kai Cenat waking up with the person standing over him with snacks. That's what my brain kind of correlated this all together when I heard this. Absolutely terrifying story. God damn. I don't know what I would have I'm telling you. It would be a WWE match in that bitch. You understand? I'd wake up insta clothesline. Like it would go from you standing up to being on the floor and in the hospital. Simple like that. 1, 2, 3. It's just like a manual for reading, putting Legos together or something. When I heard this shit, I like I said, it was absolutely the most insane thing I've ever heard in my entire life, and I could relate to it on like a fundamental, on a temporal level. But not only me being able to relate to the story is the crazy part. I think the craziest part was the fact that this person was so comfortable with not only going to the store and studying, buying all of Kai Cenat's favorite snacks, but yet he was comfortable enough to break inside of his house and stand over him like a fucking statue, wait until he wakes up to go, "Hey bro, how are you doing? I brought this for you." Do you know how like creepy that is? Do you know how do you know how terrifying that is to wake up to? Like, I would think that shit was a prank too. I would think somebody is punking me. All right. The green ooze is about to come down from the ceiling. I'm getting punked, or I'm getting slimed, whatever they called it, like Disney Channel. I'm getting slimed. But yeah, I would think it was a prank too if I woke up and there's an unknown assailant in my room. I mean, there was one in my room, but I think it was a shadow figure, demon, whatever the fuck. Maybe it was like the last tenant that stayed in this apartment and they finally became sentient to scare my black ass. But I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that this story was crazy, and I felt it. I felt it in my chest, and I just had to talk about it. But let me know what you guys think about this entire story. Have you guys ever been through sleep paralysis? Have you guys ever woke up with somebody standing over your bed? I have siblings, so I had that happen before under the circumstances of like siblings coming to see if I'm like not dead. But like, this is why I adapted and evolved with the new ability I've achieved during the time called light sleeper. Any weird creak, odd sound, I sleep with the TV on, and I'm still aware. Okay, my awareness is 100%. Okay, like Oblivion, when you try to rob somebody in their house and they just instantly wake up the moment you walk in. Yeah, that's me. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this entire thing in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys have ever been through sleep paralysis. Tell me your sleep paralysis story. I need to read some crazy shit. But, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow the Twitch. I stream every weekend. And, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day and don't go into sleep paralysis. It's terrible.